big one.
And
it's not pornographic. What do you think of that? Hey, a lot of fun. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go first?
I kind of got a taste for some high bank racing.
High bank. Let's go out there to Winchester, son. Come on, let's go racing, Winchester.
Bradley?
Racing, racing, racing!
You all quit tracking around. This is the one?
I tell you what, all I want to do is stay out of state bonding.
Perfect. Yeah, a lot of people want to stay out of state bonding. Jason McCord's got his Contos ride out, looking good.
Yeah, looking mighty fine. Payless Markets up there around Anderson, Indiana.
Mike Bliss, he's on a mission to the front. Doug Coletta, his rocket is fueled and ready. Billy Rose trying to run over me.
Yeah, there's my man.
Sturt!
Can't go backwards. Can't go backwards, only forward. No cheese weenies today. No cheese weenies. No cushion either. See ya.
Yep, ain't no cushion driving that Dellin Mobile. Kenny Irwin, he's getting ready to go into battle in a little short wheelbase V6. King?
My daughter's good luck deal.
We brought good luck charms here.
What
Mahoney,
is that?
That's his little girl's doll.
Really?
Feature racing, here we go. Chet Phillip on the pole, Kenny Irwin on the outside, Mahoney, Gene Lee Gibson in the second row down the first turn. Phillip catches the wall.
Oh.
Slows down, bringing out a yellow.
500 veteran has a tough start.
Back racing, Irwin's got the lead, Coletta's second, back in the pack. Sturt trying to work his way up, Eric Gordon, new car. But Phillip is crashed. Here comes Mike Blake over, going to whip a guy while he's down.
Man.
What do you reckon they're talking about there, King?
Me, you in the ring.
Then we got the sponsors. They're sitting there, big-time show sponsors, picking their nose in public.
Got the red hats on, looking good.
Nice job, Randy. Here we go. We're racing. It's Irwin, Mahoney, back in the pack. Print Express new beast car for Eric Gordon, and Tony Sturt, who started last, headed up. The dive bomber, Coletta, slides up into second. The dive bomber, Bliss, down to the bottom, brings her up in front of Gene Lee Gibson. It's a thrill watching that Bliss go to the front.
Yes, it is.
Here we go. Kenny Irwin in the short wheelbase car, Coletta in the computer design car. Contact on the right front. King, this contact will turn to be a major thing later on.
Yep.
Back running. Irwin's got the lead. Coletta down low. Smith's in the way in front of him. Oh, it's a little knock on the bumper, and Coletta slides through to take the lead.
Unbelievable action.
Bliss moving on the front, going forward, going around little Kenny's little bitty car there with the old 15-year-old V6. And Coletta an easy leader, but Bliss has caught him. Ow! Slides her around, goes by. Bliss is running P1 easy. Coletta's falling back at right front. Kind of looks like it's moving around on that car a little bit.
He's got trouble with that thing. Yeah, he does.
Something's happening. Here we go. Oh, it's a slide job and coming up on traffic. Bliss gets through after, I'm sure, his heart beat a little faster. Back in the pack. Coletta and Irwin going for second. Going down into the third turn. Run into, a little trouble. Brad Armstrong's turned around. Everybody look out. They get through. Mahoney, Gene Lee, Trey House don't quite get through clean. Here comes the other car. Sturt slides down, misses. Adams. These cars are tore up. Bliss comes by. Here comes Coletta by in second place. Yellow flag is out, King.
Man, oh, man, oh, man. Oh, look at Trey House. He's not happy, is he?
He's got a hot temper again.
Unbelievable. Well, the fans seem all fired up.
Well, you know, they're sitting here, and what they're saying is Doug Coletta's coming into the pits. Well, they black flagged Coletta because that contact on lap 10 broke the right front spindle. See it kind of laying over there a little bit?
Yeah.
So, King, this is what happens. And I'm not saying what's right and wrong here. This is the facts. He's black flagged. He's pulled in. They look at it. USAC looks at it. The crew looks at it. Schilling looks at it, says, that's it. Smith is stopped. Well, now the red flag's out because everybody else is stopping. They fixed the car. They fixed the right front. They put fuel in it. And they got ready to push it off. USAC said, ho, you can't go. You got a 3-pin spindle on. Don Schilling said, well, looky here, Norm. This and that and this and that and this and that. Convinced Norm that it's okay. Norm waves him on. Schilling waves him on. He goes back to racing, returns in second spot where he's running. Well, whatever happened, happened. You know, that's just what we saw happen. And there's some people that's upset about everything that came on. Irwin gets a big jump, gets into second. Coletta's back to third.
Look at him go. Look at little kitty down low there. Whoa, look at him go. That kid can stand on the gas.
Yep. Eric Gordon trying to give Coletta a shot, going down into 3, sticks her down low. Doesn't have quite enough, but here comes by. Your winner is Mike Bliss. Bliss is followed by Kenny Irwin Jr., Doug Coletta, Eric Gordon, and Donnie Adams. And the points, you see, Doug Coletta has taken the lead over Trey House.
Man, you know the king said, don't you ridicule your fellow man until you've walked a mile in his shoes. Well, walk a mile in my shoes right here at Simpson Ground Effects, man. They're the hippest, they're light, and they're only $79.95. Call 1-800-654-RACIN and get yourself a pair. Dio, what are you selling over there, son?
Well, you know, King, you just whipped out that number. You know the Winston Cup shirt, $14.95, $8.95. You can buy it only if you mention Dio and the King when you call it 800 number. Well, we got a new deal, King. It's right here. It's a wing sprint car. Woo! Doggies, $14.95. You call it 800 number. Mention Dio and the King. Order it from Dio and the King. It's $8.95. Same deal. You ain't gonna get that price nowhere else. See this? You know what this makes me think of, King?
What's that, son?
The Eldora big one. And let's go to it. Woo! Biggin'.
This shirt ain't for no mama's boys.
King, it's the big one at Eldora Speedway, Rossburg, Ohio.
Impressive place.
This guy, last year's $100,000 winner, making sure his wing works because he wants to cash in again.
Yes, sirree.
Hey, are you
Larry
primed?
Rice?
Nah, I'm primed all right.
Prime? Prime? I thought he was an ESPN guy.
Yeah.
Here we go. Green flag, 100,000 to win, King. Kenny Jacobs jumps into the early lead.
$100,000 out there, and you know them boys are flying with that kind.
They're gassing it really hard. Them wing sprint cars are zipping it up, and the people come. They're watching it, and it's some good racing. Blaney in the Ford to the top around Jacobs. Takes the lead. Jacobs looks like it's going bye-bye to him because Blaney is pulling away.
Man, oh, man. That track looks hard and slick out there.
Jacobs catches up, though. Gets Blaney, gets back by him, comes racing around. Jacobs is going to win the $100,000 today, King.
Unbelievable pace.
What a win. Kenny Jacobs was followed by Jack Hodenschild, Dave Blaney, Jeff Swindell, and Dale Blaney, all for $100,000 to win. And if you should ever want any of this video, get a hold of Motorsports Video.
Early Wine, manufacturers direct in Kokomo, Indiana. You see them on the racetrack go fast. They're first class in the showroom, too. They have the finest furniture you'll see anywhere. You know they're first class. They win every time they go to the racetrack. You'll win when you go to Early Wine. Check out this selection. Look at those prices. They got it all. Anything you want in the house, head on over and see them at Early Wine. They go fast on the racetrack. They'll go fast in your home. They do it up first class. That's Early Wine, manufacturers direct in Kokomo, Indiana.
You know, you ever run into the old Gray Bar Motel, the old pokey as we call it, and, you know, maybe you got mad at your ex-wife and you tried to smack her and you hooked somebody else, or you got drunk because she made you mad, or you just did something stupid and had a car wreck, you know, and then you do that one first phone call and you call home and they go, huh? What? I'm too tired to write down the phone number. King, what do you do?
Yeah, don't be stupid 2 times, son. You head on down to State Bond and give them a holler. They'll come get you out of jail. But right now, I'll tell you what they can't do for us, Nick. They can't go racing with us because we're going to Louisville. Here we go. Call State Bond.
Louisville, Kentucky, King. Mike Bliss with that reverse rotator chasing down Don Schilling in a heat race. Now, look at that. It just sticks when Schilling pushes up high, and Bliss is checking out. Back in the pack, David Bridges, in his store-bought Potter V6, gives Kenny Nichols a little slide job coming into the downhill. Here we go, more heat racing action. We got Kenny Irwin and Jack Runyon Jr. working on the 66 car, trying to get around him. Irwin in the Buick down low, into the grass, everywhere else. Still can't quite get around that Volkswagen. Still working on that Volkswagen.
Man, we've already talked about this track. It's got more curves than a model.
But here we go, we're feature racing. Stewart on the pole, brings it down. Ryan Newman with a Volkswagen outside front row, slots into second place behind Stewart. Stewart driving around, pulling out an early lead. Big V6 first. Poor little Volkswagen riding along all in second place by itself. But here comes Mike the Hammer Bliss sliding up on the outside, racing with Runyon and Sands for third and fourth.
Oh, that Bliss is fast. Look at him on the outside out there. That car does work anyway.
Drove right around Jack Runyon there. Look at this thing go. Here he comes up. He catches up with Sands. I mean, the car, Bliss, is a team. It works. Irwin slides by Runyon, scoots up a place. But watch Bliss. These two guys up there racing, Sands and Newman racing there for spot.
Yep.
But watch Bliss. Bliss comes around, slides up. Now watch this. This is a show. Right around the outside, King. drives around one, gets up there where suppose there's no grip on this end. He don't get one. He gets 2 cars this lap, and then he pulls up on Sturt. What is Sturt doing? He's holding up the parade, it looks like. Now, every race driver is going to have an excuse, and we don't know what his deal is, but it doesn't make any difference. Bliss is going around. He's checking out. This race is a done deal, King. It says Bliss all over it.
He made them guys look like traffic cones, Theo.
This is true. Racing for 2nd place. Sturt and Irwin. Irwin round the outside, drives her down, takes it. Looks like Sturt just either a tire or something's gone off. But here we come around. Your winner is Mike Bliss, followed by Kenny Irwin, Tony Sturt, Jeff Sands, and Ryan Newman.
Thursday at Indianapolis Raceway Park, Jack's Race of Champions was won by Tony Sturt, Kenny Irwin, Don Schilling, Andy Michener, and Danny Dryden. The Mel Kenyon Classic was won by Mike Bliss, Andy Michener, Tony Sturt, Jimmy Kite, Paige Jones. Mike Bliss took home the biggest paycheck ever in midget racing history.
It's time to announce the winner of the coveted Jack's Tour Rental Hammer Award. And this week, for his victories at Winchester and in Louisville, it's 2-time winner, Mike Bliss. Oh, my land. We're excited. Yes, we are. He's a proud winner of a dinner for 2 at Wilson's Restaurant and then a show at One Liners Comedy and Music Hall down in Greenwood. Little Hanky the Hammer's really excited. And thanks again to Jack's Tool Rental for all their help up in Carmel. Remember their motto, don't be a tool, rent one. And congratulations to Mike Bliss. Proud sponsors of Race with Dio and the King, the fastest printers anywhere, Print Express. These guys do professional work, and they are performance-oriented on and off the racetrack. They do all kind of color, black and white, pamphlets, you name it, they do it. They keep Trey House and Eric Gordon on the racetrack. Plus, they got good-looking chicks that work there. And they do, of course, printing for all the major manufacturers, sponsors, people, anybody who'll pay their bills. Give them a holler, won't you, at 1-800-968-8216.
Russ Dellen Greenfield has more cars than a small island nation. Chevy, Geo, and Oldsmobile. Pontiac, GMC, Chevy trucks, Buick, Jeep, Eagle. Come see Russ Dellen in Greenfield, where no hassle value prices are posted right in the window of every car and truck 365 days a year. You can buy more than one. Sorry, limit 4. Okay, fine. 7's in. Russ Dellen Greenfield, 10 minutes east of 465 on US 40.
Well, you know, King, we got to go do some of that midget racing in West Plains, Missouri. 5,000 to win. Let's go racing.
Woo, racing. Thanks, Jack's Tour Rental.
West Plains, Missouri. The Show Me Midget Race.
Hey, look at these guys.
Oh, Richard Griffin gets turned around. Paige Jones runs into him. Get a little flat tire action there. Steve Knepper started on the pole, had a problem, slowed down, and that's what caused it. Let's take a little look. See the fire coming out? Knepper's got his hand up. Gasman Griffin runs into him. Paige, no place to go, goes into him. The 78 gets in. The 67, everybody else just kind of scatters and gets clear. But here we go. We're racing. Donnie Beechler in the Potter V6 got the early lead, but Jay Drake from USAC Western States drives down the inside, slides up to second, catches up with Beechler, slides and drives by Beechler. Now, Drake's driving that Bondio car, and he's gone. He's checked out. He's going to win $5,000 tonight. But point of interest, King, our friend Andy Pierce slid up to 5th place in the race and ended up 6th. There's a race fan, King.
Hey.
At the Speedrome.
Hey. Man, oh, man.
Don't forget early wine.
That's right.
Sure beats professional wrestling. Hey, we beat professional wrestling. And there's all of our fans.
There they are.
This is why we go racing, King.
That's right.
Yeah, they're pumped up and ready to go racing. He's starting on the front row of the feature. And she just wanted to be on TV. She is too pretty not to put on TV. And then there's Tony Igor Sturt.
Man, that kid's ugly.
Yep. Here we go. Feature time. Eddie Legg on the pole. Larry Fritz on the outside. Fritz drives down. Chops off Legg. Takes the lead. Legg's got Mike Lang behind him. And the rest of the field. Kenyon riding back there in the yellow 61 car. He's a many-time champion. The king of midgets, they call him.
Yeah, Mike Land, he's just about owned this racetrack here at the Speedrome in the business. He sure has.
Yep, stymied a little bit here by Legg, and Kenyon catches the wheels, turns her around, and he's done for the night. Restart. Fritz comes down. Whoa! Phil French gets turned around, gets a courtesy turn around, keeps the motor running, King. This is why you need starter and clutches, because unlike Mel Kenyon, he started on his own. He can keep on racing.
There you go.
Okay, we're racing for second place. Legs in second. Lang's now in second. Drives around the outside. He wants to catch up with Larry Fritz, your leader. Fritz, they're driving that number 8 car. We saw him tip over. Lang's running down, caught him, hammering on him here a little bit, trying to catch up with him. They're coming up on traffic. Lang to the outside. That's wheel-to-wheel racing there, King. That's pretty close. Look at here. Watch this going into three. That's three abreast. Oh! Fritz gets its advantage, drives it off. Lang tries him one more time. Fritz has got the pole covered. He's got that huggy pole thing down. And Larry Fritz is going to get what should be his second win of the year here at the Speedrome tonight. Fritz drove hard, holding off Lang, beating on his bumper to take a good win. Here's a look at your top 5.
Dio, what
Yes,
size
sir.
shoe do you wear?
13, son.
I wear size 13 too. You know what they say about men with big feet? They better wear Simpson ground effect shoes because they're light, son. You go toting around some big old hog leg shoe like you got to wear and other people got to wear. You can't hardly move around because the daggone things weigh too much. But not these things here. These are Simpson ground effects, only 5 ounces, and them are Simpson's real race car drivers' shoes. They're the coolest. You can order them by calling 1-800-654-RACE. Tell them you saw them on Racing with Dio and the King, and you may win a free pair. It's unbelievable, ain't it? Oh, wow. Hey, you know me and Dio, when we're not watching Racing with Dio and the King, the rest of the stuff puts us to sleep. You know why? Not because it's boring. It's because we sit in our lane recliners that we got from Early Wine Manufacturers Direct in Kokomo. You want to be happy? You want to take a nap? You want to enjoy some really boring TV that's on when we're not on? Call Early Wines. Get yourself one, will you? Oh, man, Dio, what am I going to do to wake up?
Let's go racing.
Putnamville action. Here we come, kids. Woo-hoo!
Racing. Race car driver Lisa Thomas looking fine at Putnamville.
Woo! Man, that's a lucky no mix.
We're in the Russ Freeland number 72 competition welding.
KT explaining what he's driving there today.
Yeah.
Little Billy Peterball, Team Peterball here. Old man Bill over there. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Every time we heard him say that. And, you know, this is your basic low-dollar operation. You know, they don't have no equipment. 4 win stickers, Valvoline, Paul Hazen, who's the guest seat of the night. Print Express. Hey, Trey. He's calmed down a little, King.
Hey, King, here we are. It's Saturday night. We're in Putnamville. We're warm-ups. We're getting ready here. We're going to see who's going to win warm-ups tonight.
Billy Rose on the drive-by. Billy Rose in hot laps. Who's going to win hot laps? King, it's going to be hard to win hot laps tonight because the track's just a little bit of greasy, a little bit of slicky, and it's just kind of gassing it up. So it's kind of hard to get a real clear defined Hayden. Here they all come in. Peterball, hot lapping, coming around, racing it up. Kevin Thomas in his guest seat of the night in Russ Freeland's car. Dave Darlin in the early wine car. That new Simpson helmet on, gassing it up. Old man Bobby Kinzer. Huh? Well, he's missing a cigar hanging out of the helmet, but he's on the gas.
With or without a wing, he's fast.
Rick Barlow bouncing her into 3, stands her up a little bit qualifying, gasses it off. Greg Wilson over the top in the cushion in the deep stuff, gasses it up, cowboys it on down. Looks like somebody like a Kurt Hawkins maneuver.
Yep.
Kent Christian in the Hazenmobile tonight, guest seat. Brian Hayden qualifying, smokes her in, little 2-step hop, drives her in, drives her off, looking good. About Hayden's due to win. Brad Fox, we saw him tip over this turn a couple weeks ago. Qualifying up over the cush, bouncing around, got that stealth going. But how about old Dave Pepperack here? Just listen to this guy gassing. Yeah, he's going to go down the other end and bounce around. Slides are in, photographer in the way. You know, we're going to smack those guys. We're taking TV. They're only taking a slice of life. Listen to this. Up where angels fear to go. Heat racing action. Bobby Kinzer, Dave Pepperack. Dave Garland, Pepperack down low. Track's looking good. Pepperack trying to get around Kinzer. Kinzer goes off the back, and the two boys slide right on by him.
Man, Dave Garland, he's fast.
Some tough racing there. Tough racing. Track was looking pretty good this night. Troy Link, Billy Peterball. Peterball, a nice little slide job. Slides around, comes up. The kid is learning the trade well, and he's just a youngster. Here we are. I think this is some C-Main action, running around. The unknown 5 car gets a little loose, catches the wall, does a little tip over. Long enough, King, to land, to stop, and for the rain to come. Folks, it's a rain out. Ain't no winner tonight. Sorry.
So, where's the Racing with Dio and the King shirts?
Sold them all. Sold out. Total sellout. Waiting for the new ones to come out next week.
When next week?
Oh, early next week.
Thursday.
They'll be there.
You know, I just love at Putnamville action because we go there all the time, and you too can drive the sprint car school. These are entries, huh? Look at all these entries here. All signed up. We're going to pick them up and get them all in the right place, and they're all sent to Sprint Racing with Dio and the King, P.O. Box 24298, Speedway, Indiana 46224. Get them in because Wednesday, done deal. We're going to announce the winners of who goes to Risky Briskies and who goes to Dirt Track Workshop. So let's be getting all them entries in. King, what do you got over there, son? King?
Yeah?
What the hell are you doing over there?
Trying to get my ride fixed here, Dio. I gotta get my tail all dialed in so I can go racing this weekend, son.
Well, you gotta, like, you know, you need the right tools to do it, and this thing ain't gonna get it.
Where do I go to get the right tools, Dio?
Well, you gotta go up north to Carmel, Jack's Tool Rental.
What was I thinking? I need to get up to Jack's Tour Rental, man. 861 North Range Line Road, 8460651. They're the coolest. They'll help you out. Proud sponsors are Racing with Dio and the King, the fastest printers anywhere, Print Express. These guys do professional work, and they are performance-oriented on and off the racetrack. They do all kind of color, black and white, pamphlets, you name it, they do it. They keep Trey House and Eric Gordon on the racetrack. Plus, they got good-looking chicks that work there. And they do, of course, printing for all the major manufacturers, sponsors, people, anybody who'll pay their bills. Give them a holler, won't you, at 1-800-968-8216. I have got the bail bondsman to the stars. All we big stars, when we need help, we call bail bonding. State bonding, actually, for our bail bonding, because they're good friends, they're fast, they're courteous, and they love racing. And who loves racing? We do. And you do, because you're watching the show. Speaking of racing, let's head on up to Kokomo, because we made it all through town without going to jail and having to call state bonding. Got up here at the racetrack and saw some great racing action. Here we go. Thanks, State Bail Bonding. Bail Bonding. Thank you, State.
Kokomo, Indiana. Kenny Dunlop qualifying, King.
Man, oh, man. Oh, boy. He was jumping all over the racetrack.
He was on the gas hard. This guy tried to tip it over for the old Oster there, but didn't quite do it. Had quite a few new cars there this night.
Yeah.
Here's our buddy, Jamie Frederickson. Remember him seeing him last week all over the cushion? Well, he'll just kind of turn it around and stop it and start over.
Yeah.
Danny Williams, he welds up all them competition welding frames on the gas, on a little wheelie, but backs out, but keeps on going. Gary Fisher in the Evans Bottle Shop. We weren't going to run Kokomo for a while, but they brought it out for the Kokomo Classic, and he wheelies down the straightaway. Brad Fox. That car looked good with a big old race with Dio and the King on the front. Cowboys are through 1 and 2. Have to talk to Bradley about that. Guest seat of the night, Hazenmobile, Tony Elliott. Don't usually see Tony get her up and screw up his qualifying lap like that, but he did tonight. Billy Throckmorton, that nice old round car, cowboying her pretty good, hiking up that left front, gassing it on. Our hero, Derek Davidson, turns it around in the Walt Fisher mobile. Guest ride for the night. Davidson running 63 down at Putnamville. Got a ride in the Fisher mobile trying to go. He's going to be a racer because he'll run anything, King.
Yes, sirree. That's a good sign of one right there.
Dr. Tom Black slides her in. You know, he's a guy, he's that poor fellow, that little rig. Does a little wheelie, throttles back. Smart thing to do. These folks always want to be on TV, so hello, you're on TV.
Dio and the King.
That was some intelligence.
Yeah.
Heat race action, Brad Fox. Gary Fisher slides it right in there. Fox a little intimidated, lets Fisher have the spot. Fox ain't gonna let him go, but has to. Down in the third turn, Smith goes in, turns it around, collects 4 other cars.
man.
43 car, he don't know his front end's broke. He thinks he can gas it. Doc Black, little 360 power show here. I think I'll wait till traffic to clear. Up to the top of the trophy dash, Greg the Kid Wilson over the top of the cushion, barely lifts and gas is on. Feature racing action. Elliott on the pole, Darlin up front. What's that tell you, King?
That means the two guys that are probably going to win the race are right up front already.
Yeah, and Hayden's third, so I would say, whoa, we got a big bicycle back there in the pack. I would say this means this is probably going to be a pretty typical Kokomo event. Elliott's got the lead. Darlin's in second. Hayden's in third. Fox is in fourth. Racing it up back there, Greg Wilson was. Spins out, keeps her on going, drops back a bunch of spots. Elliott still got the lead. Hayden and Fox battling back there for third and fourth. It's high-low again, King.
Yeah, they are. And look at them. High-low, high-low. And usually the high groove wins, but look at that, down low.
Darlin slid in the lead, but got a yellow flag and had to go back. Restart, same old deal. Elliott on the top. Man, it's a two-wheel by Darlin. When's the last time you've seen that? You haven't.
You don't make very many mistakes, especially not this race.
Two wheels he pulls up's usually the front two. Back in the pack. We're back racing. Traffic is in the way of the leaders. Elliott's up top. Darlin's down low. Now, this isn't normal traffic, King. There's three cars right there. Yeah. Darlin working the low line. Elliott, another valving car up the top. There's three more cars. There's six cars there. Elliott gets chopped off by Wilson. Darlin makes a move on Davidson, gets by, he's got the lead. Elliott's stymied up there by Wilson. They both jumped the cush, coming off a two. Darlin's pulling out. Son, that's all Darlin needed was to get going and to get ahead of Tony Elliott, to slide by, to take a win again tonight. Darlin was followed by Tony Elliott, and I have no idea who finished third, fourth, and fifth, because they didn't tell us. I couldn't find it in Speed Sport News. So let's go on racing some more.
Racin' with Dio and the King is brought to you by Early Wine, Manufacturers Direct in Kokomo. State Bail Bonding. If you're in trouble, call State Bonding. Jack's Tool Rental. Don't be a tool, rent one. Need quality printing in a hurry? Call Print Express.
Don't forget the one key issue of everything.
Racin'! Racin'!
For video seen on Racing with Dio and the King, contact Premium Video Productions at 317-481-1500.